Good afternoon, good evening, good wherever you are. How's everybody doing? And welcome back to more Taint. Now we're not waste any time. Now we'll get in, get on, and crack on. Onward we go. It is so hot. So very hot. Super hot. So hot. Kill me now. It's too hot. So we're going to finish the last little search for the shield doors in this region, and then we're going to start the DLC. So, this is the second door with a shield, so we've discovered the truth to the Red Death. It is the sadness of the lady in white, or whatever her name was. Basically, Arthur's past self's mother when he was a four-dweller in his past life. And she's responsible. In her grief of losing her son when he reincarnated as a human, she basically, her tears became what is known as the Red Death. And so she's asked her to gather fragments of Arthur's memories along with his soul in hopes of bringing Arthur back, which has led me to believe that there's probably more than one ending to this game. Probably one good, one bad. So I'm gonna guess his memories are all locked behind these sort of doors. Tomb of Sir Gawain. Guess we'll get him as a summon, maybe? His heart was greater than mine. Found a strange crypt. If I keep moving forward, I might stumble upon something interesting. So is it just going to be like the previous Lancelot's crypt, where I'm just going to get attacked by ghosts until we get to him? Yep, looks like it. Buddy! Hopefully our bug with Arthur's finally stopped. So it keeps popping up saying Arthur's got a memory, but nothing's happening. We restarted the game a few times on my earlier stream today. You can hide. With his little birthday hat on. Shit. Not today. There's all the loot. Really? The mic auto adjust lately for some reason keeps turning us down. I don't know why. Let's see if my where my connector is. There's my earbuds. I bet you mic connectors fell down the back or something. It's that. Yeah, I think that's down the back somewhere. Oh well, we'll just have to leave it for now. But I can see it like auto adjusting, turning us down. It shouldn't be, because I know I've got a Steel Series set to not do that. That's, if anything, Steel Series supposed to be turning us up when things get quiet and keeping things at like a reasonable level. But it looks like it's turning it right down when I'm singing away. It's not supposed to be doing that. It's supposed to just stop it from peaking. And it's only just started doing it lately, since the last update. Gentlemen. Yep, I think I've got a really sort of busted build going on with this armor and everything. Like the mana shield and everything. I'm very rarely having to heal now. Chances are when we get to the next region though, it'll go back to being like really hard again. As it did when we first came to this region. And then after a little while it just got easier and easier and easier again. Which is cool. That every region you go to becomes a challenge again, rather than just staying easy. Oh, now it's stopped doing it. Gambit skill. Sephiroth. Yeah, I got my arm back. Increase your dash invincibility. With a little bit of work, we got the arm back, and we're back to being a powerhouse again. How's it going, Sephiroth? Good, just chilled, had some food, watched the latest episode of The Country Bumpkin Becomes a Sword Master, as well as Age of Tomorrow, Live, Die, Repeat, and then I start watching a little bit of Venom Last Dance, which I've already seen, but you know. Yeah, I'm really enjoying Country Bumpkin so far. Especially because it's in English. Yeah, but I've been watching that on Amazon. Yeah, dub's good. Very rarely that I watch a dub these days and I say the dub's crap. Quite a lot of animes these days do a good job with the dubbing. Hello. Get out of the way, minion. Move. Shoot. And walk properly. Look at me. Over here. There you go. Yeah, ever since the last patch, there's just a lot of little bugs here, there, and everywhere. Especially the crashes. Thankfully, it didn't crash last stream. But I did, I think I closed the game twice during my play, so... I think I did it manually. Yeah, because near the start of the stream, like when it was raining, all the floor textures looked very blocky and weird. So then I rebooted the game. Any loot? So I watched the Avatar, The Last Airbender movie. It's pretty good. Continues on where Aang's a little bit older.
A visitor. It has been a while since we've had one, hasn't it, my dear Gawain? Will I need to carry the bones
Nah,
of
it's
my
before
only
Korra.
companion
It's like
to
bridging
his
the gap
resting
slowly.
place today? Or could it be that this is the day when our souls are
I think there's going to be another movie that finally connects them. What was that? Will I need to carry the bones of my old companion to his resting place today, or could it be this is the day when our souls are finally laid to rest? Who are you?
I am Sir Bertilac, Wanderer. I keep watch over the cursed, restless sleep of dearest Sir Gawain. He is dear to me now, but long ago, I thought little of him. An honorless, arrogant whelp he seemed to me. But when I struck him down and saw him look up at me in quiet wonder as he drew his last breath, I understood then that we were the same.
You killed him.
Both tools in the hands of those with power, afterthoughts in the games they played.
Those with power, what do you mean?
The endless, hateful dance of a pair of siblings so alike, they were a mirror of each other. The Lady Morgaine had me believe I was meant to cut short the reckless, unruly ways of her brother's knights, to prove he let them act without honor. She said she only wished to be heard. But as I sat here, forgotten, I came to understand. She wanted Arthur to hurt, as she had been made to hurt.
You said Sir Gawain was cursed?
With cunning, with expedience. He was given a choice, die with honor or live without it. But is a choice truly a choice if its only purpose is deception? Gawain chose life, yet I struck him down. And in the end, he got neither life nor death, only suffering. And me, the only one left to remember.
I'm not quite sure what you're talking about.
Apologies, Wanderer. For a very long time, the good Sir Gawain has been my only company in this place. As much as he was once known for his sharp wit, time and decay have taken his voice from him. I've grown used to our conversations being one-sided. I hope you'll forgive me if I slip into old habits.
So how can your souls be put to rest?
Challenge me, Wanderer. End my lonely vigil. And after I fall, take up my axe. Give my dear Gawain one last duel, and one final death. If you are the one the Lady Morgaine truly meant to punish, then at last we may find our rest. Now, will you fight?
Okay. Yeah. I'm not really like digging into them like crazy. I just usually have a couple every now and then. A couple. All right. Have at these, Sir Bertalac.
So be it. May the one
Please
who falls
save the
find
game.
peace.
I need to save. Everything in this game is weak. Weak. Psh, get out. Naked man. Oh, hello, you're just already awake? Wait, have I got to use the axe or can I just fight you as is? Ow. Oh, he's got poison. Scumbag. Key to the chest. Author famine. No. Oh. He's nothing but bones. And glowing eyes. What chest? We've got a key to a chest. What chest? A chest? Key to a chest. Key to a chest. What chest? Also, that Arthur memory guarantee is a load of bullshit. Guarantee there is no memory. The game's become super buggy since the end of the last chapter, where it keeps saying Arthur wants to chat. I mean, he might genuinely want to chat this time because this is one of his Knights of the Round that we've just dealt with. I don't see no chest. I'm confused. Ah. Summon Sir Gawain and summon Sir Bertalik. Oh, you can summon them both. Ooh. Nice. I wonder if you get enough mana if you'll be able to like summon the entire Knights of the Round to fight alongside you. But, I mean, these monsters are still by far the most handy. They might be a little bit derpy sliding around like that, but enemies seem to struggle to hit them. I noticed that as soon as I got them. That's why I've used them ever since. Sneaky. Very hard. Good job, I got a lot of picks. Got it. That's it. Well, that was short and sweet. We didn't even get to chat or go in. At least Lancelot, we got to chat with his ghost. Didn't even get a chat or go in. We got to chat with his butler. Right, so I'm missing one shield somewhere in this area. A shield doorway entrance. I know what it looks like. I've seen it, but I can't remember where it was because it was a long time ago. I found two so far in this. Oh.
Poor Sir Gawain.
We meet again.
The knight who gave his life for the honor of his king. He didn't deserve to be forgotten. At least now, he has a purpose once more.
Hang on. I got two more and that's it. No more. Okay. So, there was another knight in Gawain's tomb. He was green.
Ah, Sir Bertalac. From Gawain's executioner to his protector. There's no need to worry about him. His soul walks Avalon freely now, shining bright. All of Morgaine's darkness has lifted. I'm sure he and Sir Gawain will cross paths again, this time without the shadow of a curse between them.
What if Sir Gawain just wanted peace?
We all want peace, but it rarely comes easily. The knights swore to protect Avalon, and now they have the chance to fulfill that oath. Sir Gawain will find his peace, as will you, and his majesty. But it will take effort from all of us. A strong king means a strong Avalon, and for that, he needs his knights.
How exactly would that strengthen Avalon?
The word Nis is like a web. Without strong threads to hold it together, it tears apart, and chaos follows. Every soul wandering Avalon is one of those threads, but the ones who shaped it, their threads are the strongest. King Arthur and his knights once brought peace to Avalon. Their very presence helps to calm the turmoil, even now.
When will I meet the other members of the Royal Geographers?
I've been dreading that question.
There are none.
You've already met them all, I'm afraid.
I had a feeling.
I'm the last remaining member of the guild, and have been for the past 100 years. Well, until now. You can see why I was so excited for you to join.
Hey, Newton. So the guild doesn't exist anymore? Not really. But you speak of it as if it does.
I was brought into the guild by Eleanor Dunn, a royal geographer who found the one dearest to her
It's too
soul
hot.
among my tribe. She lived among us for many years, but when her beloved became one with the wordness, Eleanor was allowed to prepare her body for the last rites, yet never truly as one of us.
Pardon.
My people accepted their bond, but never her. So she left, and I followed her, as a good daughter should, even if not by blood. I met a few more members as I traveled with her, but over time, they grew fewer and fewer, until only I was left. But as long as one of us is still alive, so is the guild, and I won't let my second family be forgotten.
So you're over 100 years old?
A long life is a gift the wordness grants to many, but to me, it's been even more generous than most. Maybe I'll live only as long as I'm needed, or maybe longer. Whatever the wordness wills, I'll accept it, like I always have.
You speak of the weirdness like it's a sentient being.
It's a bit more complicated than that. The wordness is our fears, our desires, and the mark we leave on this world. It can be whatever we wish it to be, and we can become whatever it chooses.
And
to
that's
make
what the
of us.
Weaver uses it for.
We are part of the wordness, and it is part of us. It shapes us, yes, but we can shape it in return. Not as well as the Foredwellers once could, but perhaps all we need is time. Another night still waits in the mist.
One more. Where's the rest? Oh my god, Arthur's actually here. About go in.
I'd rather not speak of him, but I suppose I owe him that much. Morgaine and I, we shared only half our blood, yet both inherited the worst of our father's traits. Pride, arrogance, stubbornness. I was angry at her for humiliating me yet again, and angry at Gawain for falling so easily into her trap. He was never the perfect knight, nor did he try to be. But he was brave and bold, and he didn't deserve to become a pawn in our quarrel. I should have taken more of an interest in his fate, but there was always something more pressing, until I ran out of time. Although, if you think about it, we did end up sharing similar fates.
Yep, you're all entombed. Except you're entombed next to Merlin from the looks of things. I'm 100% guarantee that's Merlin. Green Knight Axe. Hitting a target has a 25%... what? I'm guessing the missed chance there. It has a 25% chance to restore 50 stamina. Oath of Famine. Attacks apply massive poison buildup. Increase melee critical chance by 25%. When your health is above 90%, increase max health by 30. Right, so we need to find the next shield door in this region. Again, I've seen it, but I can't remember where it was. Ooh, wait, I might remember now. Okay, where was the mushroom guy again? Hang on, I might remember where it is. Maybe. Mushroom guy, where the hell was mushroom guy? Mushroom. Where was Mushroom Guy? I've been there a bazillion times. Where's the harp dungeon? Harp dungeon, harp dungeon. My brain is just not wanting to remember this map. I remembered all of the first map and where the sword entrances to dungeons were. But this one, I can't even remember. We're nearly done with book 7.
Don't let your guard down.
Move, bitch! Get out the way! Get out the way, bitch! Get out the way! Where's he? Right. Where the fudge was Mushroom Place from here? Wait, I remember now. I need to go here. I think. Why am I really struggling to remember the map all of a sudden? Have I just like suddenly got a massive case of amnesia? I just suddenly cannot remember where the fudge my bearings are on this map. It's like the one place I've been to a million times. Where that mushroom... Oh yeah, I still need to figure out whether there's actually a quest related to that mushroom dude. He just gave one knife and said you can pick one mushroom, but no more. And then nothing happened. That's a straw into the farmer's fields. Over here. Oh, no, it's not. No, I am so lost. I guess because I'm out at night time. I'm more used to being out during the day. I'm sure this is a dead end. Right. Seriously? Where the fudge is the mushroom place? I think I need to wait till daytime. I cannot remember where the fudge would go. That and the heat is driving me batty. Hopefully I get to sleep tonight, because like I said, it is just so hot. I've got my fan pointing at its full blast, I've got doors and windows open, and I'm still roasting. Oh, I never noticed that's on our big face there. Wait, is that the right place? There's two faces. This might be the right place. What'll be easier? That's the entrance to the swamp. No, this is the right place here, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, those things are getting very strong. Uh-oh. Help! My character just fart when he fast travelled there, when I used the unstuck option. Sound like he farted. Sorry, I've farted. Yeah, this is the mushroom place here, man. There it is. That's where I want to be. Now I know where I'm at. Crap, I'm gonna have to fight these. You are in my way. Will you change fucking weapon for the bazillionth time? Yeah, these purple ones are really strong. They're probably the toughest thing in the game at the minute. Right. Ah, it's not the right way that I was thinking. Ah, where's this last shield door? I know what the entrance looks like. It's a wooden door in the side of a mountain with a shield, one of those shield pedestals outside. And then next to it is like a tomb where with some skeletons guarding it. But I can't remember what the damn thing is. Wait. Ooh, I think I might know. It might be over near this place. I think it might be over here. But then again, it might not. Where the fuck? Ah! Wait. There. 100% there. I think. I'm sure that's where it is. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, look at my little pet now, Sephiroth. He's got a hat. And I wasted my ability again. Right, where's the quickest way to get to where I want to be here? It's quite distant. I'm fast travel to there. Yeah, the little weird lanterns are now working. I wonder if that has changed anything in here. Probably not. Cows are everywhere, which is why I'm thinking at some point there'll be a secret cow level or quest in this game. Because we had a quest at one point where we got to talk to a chicken once we drank a portion. And I'm thinking eventually we'll be able to talk to a cow. Turned out that chicken that we spoke to was a reincarnated Four Dweller. I think the reincarnated is a chicken so they could spy on us humans.
My mum, bless her soul, careful out there.
Also, have you noticed how she's a lot taller than me? Watch when I crouch and then uncrouch. Ta-da! One of the other bugs in the game. Whenever you fast travel, your character becomes a lot shorter. Another bug that only started in the recent patch. You have to crouch and then uncrouch to fix it. Because this game is just chock full of bugs. I haven't actually checked to see if I'm in the ground. Like, I've never gone into third person to look. Probably. My old horse. Right, I'm going the wrong way. I have a check under here. I don't remember if I did. It's day one of my 3-day weekend's nearly over. Hate it when you've got time off, it just flies by. Boo!
Hello?
Hello? Is it me you're looking for? Oh, I can see. Right, so now if I go this way, this should be where the other shield entrance is. I don't know if there's any more than 3. I know of I know of a 4th one, but the 4th one needs all of the artifacts. I think, yeah, there it is. Here we are. This is where we're looking for. This is the place. See, skeletons, big shrine doodad, and then just past that. Just over here. It was somewhere over here. It was definitely somewhere over here. Over here. Is that the cave entrance that we did for the birthday party? I think that's what this one is. Yeah, celebration cave. Where is the other shield? I'm sure the other shield doorway was somewhere over here. I'm sure it was here near this. Nanny? Sure, I remember it being near here. I'm sure it was. Have I gone insane and just imagined it? Ooh. Oh, crap. Wait, what's down there? What is down there? What is doing there? Oh, right. Okay, I've already been down there. Never mind. I'm positive there was another shield pedestal in front of a brown wooden door somewhere. Where the hell was it? I thought it was near that. That big druid stone slab thing that was just at. I'm now invisible. What? Where the fuck was it? You seen Twitch's latest thing that they're doing? Did you see that all that fucking AI crap that they're trying to do? Like they're trying to use people that stream to train that AI generation and everything. I turned it off. Fuck yeah. But do you trust Twitch that they've actually going to honour that? Give it a year or two and I bet you comes to light that even though people have turned it off, they are still doing it. 100% guarantee. 100%. And if it does get found out, guarantee the big streamers will sue the crap out of them. Yeah, I've checked once or twice with mine. It's never turned itself back on. Touch wood. I love that response to it. The lead of the community's response was, oh, we'll put it on by default because we knew if we didn't, nobody would opt in. Why do you think? So basically, you've just admitted you've put it on so people that are too dumb to turn it off will be unknowingly be being used. That's basically what that has said, what they've said there. Guarantee. Honestly, I'm surprised someone doesn't try and sue them on the grounds of what he said there. Because he's basically just admitted that we're going to keep it on for those that are just too dumb to turn it off. Because we knew nobody would turn it on anyway. Why do you think nobody would turn it on? Because nobody wants it. But typical corporate greed. Right, I need help. I know there is another shield door. I'm 100% positive there is. So, every time you get a piece of King Arthur's soul, it's from some of his fragments. The first one was Excalibur, the sword. So everywhere in the first map, when we first played the game, there's these little pedestals with like a sword symbol on it. In this region, it's when you get the shield piece of his soul back. We found 2 so far, but I'm sure there's more than that. I'm sure there was another one somewhere where there was a wooden door and in front of it was one of the sword pedestals, but I just can't remember where. So I'm all open to suggestions at this point, because I don't want to be spending all day hunting for something that I've already seen. I just can't remember where it was because the game doesn't let you put markers on the bloody map. You can have one marker on the map and that's it, and it's already in use for up here, because one of the doors is up here, but that one requires you to have the sword, the shield, and the crown. That's pretty much where the game's probably going to end. But I'm sure there's another one somewhere. So I'm all open for help at this point. Ah. Ow. One was down this way somewhere. The one that we're just at. There, Tomb of Sir Gawain. That's one of them. And the other one, I can't remember where the fudge that was, but I've been to it. I've done it. Where the lickety-doo was it? Not Lover's Hollow. Not Lover's Hideout. Don't think it was Forgotten Gate. Don't know what's going on. I never struggled with the first map. This one on my brain's just like, duh. You shall not remember. Note. Oh yeah, the other one was over the bridge here, and there it is. Yeah, I think it was there, the Forgotten Gate. Because I remember I had to run across that bridge, and then, yeah, Forgotten Gate, I think was it. It was one of those two, Forgotten Gate or Wither's Hideout, one of the two. So yeah, they're the ones we've got. Forgotten Gate and Tomb of Sir Gawain. But I'm sure I passed another one somewhere a long time ago. I just can't remember where. Initially I thought over here. Maybe it was over there. I'm going to go back over there and check. Try east. Don't remember there being a one here. And if you're talking about the one that's at the Wicker Man, that's the one that requires all 3 artifacts, of which I only have 2 at the minute. That's the one we're going to come back to once we're finished in the next region, which is going to be a long while because we've got to do the DLC next as well before we go to the Forlorn Swords. We'll be doing the Descent next, which is the DLC. Right, so where am I going east? North of the abandoned village. I was going to like check over this way. I don't think it's over that way either. Definitely seen another one. Oh, just tell us where it is. Straight up tell us where it is. Like I said, I know I've already seen it before, but it was that long ago I've forgotten where it was. You're not spoiling anything. I've seen it. I just can't remember where it was. Just need the location on the map. That's all we need. Oh, I totally missed this. Yoink. It's in the shadow area. What? The shadow area? What? See what I mean when it starts to rain? You see how the textures start derping out? Ah, get up. This is why I hate. One of my biggest hates in this game, how your character interacts with the terrain. Get up. Look at it. There's loot there, so you know you can get up. There's some meteorite over there, and there's titanite here. The fuck, that just doesn't... Oh, you know what? It's not worth it. Man, I got it. Still dumb how it interacts with terrain. Alright. Where am I going? Southeast of where he said... Southwest. I can't remember one being over there. Never mind, we'll go see. I don't remember there being one here. If there's another one here, then it's not the one I'm thinking of. Or left. Nanny? Yeah, I've definitely not found this one before, whatever this one is. This is different. Spoilers. Yep, this is a different one. Not the one I'm thinking of. The one I was thinking of had a wooden door. And there was a shield symbol in front of it. Tomb of Sir Dagonet. I'm beginning to wonder if I've missed any in the first region as well. I think I found 2 in the first region, or 3. I can't remember. So that means there should be another one in this region if that's the case. This is the 3rd one. Feel like we're in for a good time in this place. I stand corrected. All I was in for there was some brown pants. Come on, women. Feel free to clip that moment. I genuinely pooped my pants there when that started firing. It couldn't have happened at a better time. I was like, oh, I feel like we're in for a good time in this place. And then bam. The music... Stop it! The music's like catching us off guard. It's all cool music. I feel that shit. What? Why do the thumbnails on the 2 of those look exactly the same? I'm confused. Is Twitch derped or something? Ow, wow, they really hurt. Okay, I'm guessing none of them have any loot. The last unicorn. Hello? Can I come through? Thank you. Damn it, crouch jumping doesn't work in this game. This ain't no Halo. Oh, look! Illusionary walls! I knew the game would eventually have some. Is that it? That was garbage. Now I'm curious if there's more illusionary walls further back. With it. And have a quick sprint back just to see if there's any back this way. It's probably not. Ow! Yeah, I got the feeling there's not. Well, better safe than sorry. Would have been a dirty little shortcut right at the very beginning. Ow! Nope. Ow! I hate this place. I hate this place. It's just cheap jump scares. Yeah. It smells like a trick. Every time. I swear, I'm genuinely getting afraid every fucking time. I get a moment where it calms down, and it's chill, and then bam. They're the only things that get me in these, like in horror games, like just cheap jump scares where it's just a loud noise and you just go. Ooh, I'm gonna guess there's stuff down there. Yeah, that one doesn't work. I'm used to that one. Very rarely that one gets us now. Ooh. Buddy? Take a load off. You did. What are you fighting? Oh, hello. Wait, can I kill this? Can I kill this? Can't tell if it's slowly taking damage or... I mean, they've got health bars. And they're very loud. Let's see. No? Thank you. I guess that's a no on that. I hope they're not a possible entry for the bestiary that I'm going to miss out on. Also, now I don't know if I should go that way or jump down the hole. Boom. Looks like there's a light coming out from there. Okay, I've got 3 different jump down points. It looks like I can get down here as well. I smell death here, but why put this here? Oh. It's all good. Okay, so what was in the other direction? For that other place to jump down? Damn it.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Hey, buddy. Look at that overly heavy sword. Tomb of Sir Dagonet. Oh, okay. Question is there any more secrets? Wonder if you can hit them while they're not active. Oh, I can! Ha ha ha! Burn. As long as I don't activate it. Ah, my minions activated it. The hell? Oh wait, no, I'm damaging it. It's working. Oh, will you piss off? Now it's my minions when they're jumping around, they nudge you all over the place. Stop! Can you get off there and get out of the way? Well, that didn't add a journal entry, so there might be a secret if I get rid of them both. Never mind, I can't seem to hit this one. Ah, there we are, hang on. I've had enough. I've had enough. Oh, stand still so I can get rid of you. Great. Jog on, you little shits. I'm not sure if it's that advanced. Burn. It saved when I killed that. One of the secret if you get rid of all of the ghost paintings. I don't think it was any further back that way, was there? I'm sure they were the first ones that we interacted with. I think there was another one somewhere along this way. Something hit me there for a second. Let's see, have I got any better flame spells? No? Okay, maybe the flamethrower is better. Hello? And the hitboxes on these are terrible. What a waste of mana. Really? It's got a pixel of health left. Oh wait. Strange, because it looks like there's a light behind that one. It's like the one place that doesn't seem to have fall damage. You know I'm gonna check, because I'm wanting, you know, every nook and cranny. I see. Which is the right way now? Like this was the right way. I jumped down there, from there. Come on, where's the next jump scare? Try better than that. Oh, hello. Sneaky. So what's the point in being able to come up here? Why? This sword's too heavy. If you're reading this, it means you've returned, Arthur. And if you're here, it means you plan to give us the same fate that was given to you. Drag us into yet another war for Avalon. One we've no chance of winning. So best of luck to you and safe travels. I, Dagonat, here declare that I fulfilled my oath and wandered off in an undisclosed direction, so you can't rouse me from eternal sleep. Let this be my final prank upon you, once and future king. Not that you ever had much of a sense of humour. Ah well, you'll have to live with this one. P.S. You can take the armour. I left it here for you. The bones, Leave those. I have no idea whose they are anyway. Gloves of the Last Jest. And some rando's bones. So he left. He didn't stick around. He's like, fuck this. Stamina regeneration is 1. Attack restores 50 stamina. Increase dash counters by 3 when below 25%. Increase movement speed. Increase physical damage by 100%. Increase spell power by 100%. Decrease incoming healing by 90% while you're in combat. Right, so that's the trade-off. Your healing sucks. Taking damage increases ranged critical chance by 99% for 3 seconds. Movement speed. Wow, I never noticed that. The movement speed, increased movement speed multiplier, but up to 200% depending on missing health. Okay. So his tomb was one big joke. He was never here. Now the music makes sense. Right, so let's go find this other one that 100% positive I've seen. Brown door with another one of those shield buttons out the front. And then maybe that'll be the last one. I'm curious how many... Oh.
Oh, you don't look too pleased. Did the trickster play us for fools?
You talk about the first nights like you knew them.
No. I may be old, but not that old. But I was once involved with a man who did. He knew the first nights personally. He used to tell me stories about them. Some funny, some sad.
Can you move closer? Yeah,
I think he
dialogue's a bit
missed them
quiet.
more than he cared to admit. But not the king. When it came to Arthur, he had nothing but contempt. And sometimes that contempt bled into everything else.
Wait, you were with Caradoc?
Oh, so you've met him. Oh, of course you have. I should have guessed. You brought back his majesty, and he is the center of Caradoc's very existence. Ugh, he's such a miserable sod.
So Caradoc
I'm
and
sure
her
he
were in a
knows I'm
relationship.
around, but I'd kill for him to just come and say hello.
So Caradoc's the guy that rescued her from the prison at the very beginning, and he's the one that's trying to, like, shatter all the pieces of Arthur so that we can't bring him back. He's going to meet her in that dead area over there. You see the giant wicker dude in the very distance once the big elk gets out the way. That he's going to meet with her, and he's either going to kill her or side with her, one of the two. He says he'll make his final decision once we get the final pieces of Arthur. I'm not sure what the deal is with the giant elk. It disappears as soon as you get close to it. I gather things didn't end happily.
He's a bitter man, and that bitterness darkened every bit of joy I tried to share with him. We were brought together by a special kind of loneliness. But while I see my life as an opportunity, he sees his as a curse. And he may not be wrong. Our circumstances are very different. Still, I wish I could have made him happy, even if only for a little while. I couldn't, and it was hurting us both too much to keep trying.
Now Dagon had left a note. Seems like he wasn't too eager to serve Arthur again.
Well, you've seen it for yourself. He wasn't your average knight. He was always praised for his cunning and his devotion, both to his fellow knights and to the realm. But he was also a clever man, always thinking ahead. I suppose one lifetime of battles is enough for some. If he wishes to be left in peace, who are we to deny him? You've lit the way for some. Now light it for the rest.
I thought you said there was only one left. I'm guessing he didn't count since we didn't get him as a summon. Who was Dagonet in your time?
A truly fascinating man. He started out as a court jester, but it quickly became clear he was quite skilled with the blade as well. At first, I suspected he might be a spy for an enemy kingdom, but after he saved my life one day, my perspective changed. Of course, he still could have been a spy, but I decided to keep him close and watch him carefully, just in case. In time, though, he proved to be a loyal companion. He earned my trust, and without hesitation, I knighted him.
What do you think of his message?
Well, it didn't surprise me much. That was Dagonet through and through. He always spoke his mind, caring little for what others might think. Even when it was my judgment he questioned. Only he and Palamedes ever dared to speak their minds.
I was going to say, I thought Palamedes was the only one.
Without fear of giving offense. Dagonet was decidedly less diplomatic than Palamedes. But it was precisely that honesty I valued in them both. Besides, from the start, he had a rare gift for foreseeing how things would unfold. I dare say, he even managed to make me laugh one last time.
And then you strung him up to die. Right, so where is this last one? Archspire? Archspire. I don't think I've checked there before either. Like to see what was hanging around there. It's probably now because this whole place is just a big dead land. Archspire. 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 Archspire? Archspire. I was gonna say, yeah, that's freaking blah, 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 blah. Where is it? This place? I wonder if we can get there. I'm sure, I'm positive there was a brown door somewhere with a shield entrance. I'm sure there was somewhere. Hello? Oh, yeah. Oh. because of them two chunky swords that weigh 100 each. And they're worth next to nought. Right, where be this last one? I'm sure there was. Is there like a... No. There were found 3 in this map so far. And I know there's a 4th one up there, but that 4th one there requires you to have all 3 artifacts. That's where the game's probably going to end. At the Wicker Man. Because that's where the Camelodians burned all the druids at the stake on this giant Wicker Man. We found 3 so far in Connacht. I think I found 2 in Horns of the South. So I'm not sure if I've missed a one there. Relating to Excalibur. We found one here at the beginning area, and then there's the one at the spire. I can't remember if I found another one after that, if it was just those 2. But I think, from the looks of it, this game's going to have more than one ending, and it seems like in order to get the good ending, we've got to get all these fragments of Arthur's memories, not just his soul. We've got to get his memories as well, because we discovered last stream the secret to the Red Death. It's Arthur's past life's mother when he was a Four-Dweller. His Four-Dweller mother's grief of his death led her to shedding tears and blood that leaked out into our world, and that's what created the Red Death. And the weirdness is a form that hasn't been given shape yet, and that's like slowly creeping over the entirety of the world. And when it comes into contact with people in that, it just messes them up. But the Four-Dwellers, in particular the Weaver, used to use that to create things. As well as other Four-Dwellers. He used to make other Four-Dwellers. He created Arthur's past self, which he was known as the Prince. But then Arthur's past self, the Prince, when they became aware of humans and how humans have the concept of death, because the Four-Dwellers didn't know the concept of death. To them, they were just created and that was it. They were just around forever. They feared that part of humanity. Whereas Arthur's past self became curious by it. The possibility of there being an end. And so he chose to reincarnate as a human so that he could experience this end. The fact that we live like a fleeting life. And so his previous mother's tasked were with finding the rest of his memories along with his soul to try and reincarnate him. Which is why I think there's 2 endings. If we reincarnate him without the memories, I think we're going to get the corrupt Arthur, the one that we're slowly making at the moment, because the last piece of Arthur's soul that we put where his tomb is, he's changed a bit. He's become a bit more cold and uncaring. He's basically saying that everybody that's around today takes like life for granted, and he's basically going to rule with an iron fist if we bring him back. Whereas if we bring his memories back with him, that his mother's wanting where to find, maybe things will be different. Which is why I think we need to find all of these entrances. I don't know how many there is in total. So far I've found like 5. 2 in the first region, I think, or 3. And 3 in this region so far. I'm sure there's another one. Which is what I'm trying to find. And then we can start the DLC. Secret? This is the exact reason why I wish you could put more than one marker on the map. So you can mark these damn places. Go away. I'm busy. I'll kill you with a pick. Don't make me do it. Why even trying? Look at how little damage you're doing to us. Stupid. Alright, so yeah, at this point surely there's a list somewhere online. Surely that tells you where every single one is. Obviously, I only want to know where this other one is. I'm positive there was one more that I've passed at some point during my journey around the map. And I thought it was here. Where I am now. I thought it was next to these stone pillars here. I thought I remembered there being an entrance here. Smells like rain. I hope not. Then again, I actually do it now so that you don't rain when I gotta go back to work. I don't want to be on my bike anymore in the rain. Never again, please. Yeah, I mean, I tried searching earlier and I just couldn't. There's literally a live map. But it doesn't like differentiate which are like these like artifact based dungeons and which are just like normal dungeons. So if it helps, I don't use this. Like I've got it there just in case I'm like wanting to double check something, but I've never used it yet. But that's like an actual interactable map for the game. But like I said, I've not been using it. I checked earlier for the same reason, just to see if I can find these dungeons that I know I've already passed, but I can't remember where they are. Hey Noble, we're still trying to see if there's any more. I'm sure there is at least one more somewhere in this region. There's only 3? Ah, right. Okay. How many are in the previous region? The Horns of the South. I know of 2. I'm sure I found 2. So I don't know if I missed a third one in Horns of the South. Like, in Horns of the South, there was a one here at the Archspire. And there was a one down here on this little island here near the beginning. They're the only 2 I can remember. Whether it was a third one, I can't remember if I found it or not. There might have been another one up north, I can't remember. Because once I've done that, we're finally going to start the DLC. Because I think we're just about done with this region. The next part of the plot once we go to the Forlorn Swords. Oh yeah, I still need to go find Orin. Oops, forgot about that. Yeah, I still need to go there. Well, I don't know if they're all tombs. One in the Hordes of the South was the Tomb of Lancelot. But for some reason that one doesn't have a name on the map. It's the only one that's not listed on the map for some reason. It was here. And it was the Tomb of Lancelot. And then there was another one over near the Archspire. But I don't think that one was a tomb. I can't remember. It was over here. They're the only 2 I remember. I can't remember if I found a third one anywhere in the Horns of the South. We've done Sir Gawain in this region. We've just done this Jester, forgetting his name already. Tomb of Sir Dagonet. Tomb of Sir Gawain. What was the other one? We did another one somewhere else in this region, but I can't remember if that one was a tomb. Definitely don't think the other one was a tomb. Let's head back to this previous region here, and I'll sharp tell you the other one. Obviously, we haven't been to the Forlorn Swords yet, so we don't want to know what the tombs are in that area. We'll just Kunacht and Horns of the South. If there's only 3 in Kunak, then we've found them all. There is a 4th one, but that one requires all 3 artifacts, which we don't have yet. And then this one here. I'm going to save the game before I go in. Which one was this again? I think this is where we met the Fate Weaver. Yeah, this is where we met the Weaver. This one doesn't really have a name. Sharp tell you though when I save. Yeah, it's called the Hidden Hand. I think. Yeah. Good job I saved. Actually, what happens if I do go all the way back through here? If I just sprint through quickly? Because the Weaver's not here anymore. Guess it'll just have an exit. And for some reason the portal into here is still active, so what if there's a little secret? Don't drop off the edge. Oh, hang on. I thought you said you left here. You liar.
Go now. In the end, this place was meant to be but...
Okay. So he left, but he didn't leave. He's a liar. He's full of shit. Let's get comfy. I'm gonna get comfy. Right, so they're the 2 that I remember in this region. That one and the one down here. So if there's a 3rd one in this region, I can't remember if I found it or not. Yeah, there's the entrance to the 3rd one over there. Which was Lancelot's tomb. So if we know of the 3rd one, I'm all ears. Because I'm not sure if I found it or not. But I will take a hint. So this is the other one. To Sir Lancelot. The only one for some reason that doesn't have... Well, actually, none of the ones in this region have a marker on the map, yet all the ones in Kunak do. Once you discover them.
It's a lovely day. Done already?
Actually, hang on. I've got a lot of stuff to sell. Ooh, it smells like rain. That air is coming through the window. It is lovely and cool now. But definitely smells like rain.
I hope you found.
Right, so do we know where a third one is on this map? There are things with the tombs which sound like main story stuff. I mean, just like I said, if you know where a one is in this area, just point us towards it and I'll know if I've already found it. Just like a direction, a name of a place. Not the name of the tomb or anything, just the nearest fast travel point. Like mansion by the beach, abandoned stronghold, abandoned village, you know what I mean? Been in here before.
Still hanging around? Could have swore you have had better things to do.
Sideswipe. Little web, little web, little web. Right. So, yeah, do we have any point of interest in this region? Do we know how many are in this region in the Horns of the South? I know I've definitely found 2, but I can't remember if I found a third one. I might have, but I've forgotten about it. Like if I've been there or not.
Stay focused.
No, we're in the Horns of the South now. We're in a different region now. Horns of the South, we're in the first region. So I'm trying to figure out how many are in this region. The Horns of the South. I know I've definitely found 2, but I can't remember if I found a third one or not. And yeah, we did that one that we went to at the end of the last stream as well. Yeah, we did that. We've done 3 in Connacht. Tomb of Sir Gawain, What was the other one? Where was the other one again? Oh yeah, Tomb of Dagonet. And we did another one somewhere else, but I'm forgetting where that was. We've definitely done 3 in this region. There's only one, that's Lancelot's. But yeah, obviously, is there any more doors that need the sword symbol? You know what I mean? Like I just showed you 2 before, like the one for Lancelot's tomb needs the sword artifact. And the one at the arch spire that we were just at before as well, where that Weaver guy was, that was 2. We're trying to find any that just need the, like, that have that sword entrance, if you know what I mean. Know what I mean? Right, screw it. We've been fumbling around long enough. Let's go do the DLC. DLC! What time is it? Right, it's coming up to 11, so we're going to at least start some of the DLC. We're not going to get much of it start of the day, but yeah. Alright, down to the DLC we go. Oh wait, no. To Oren first. We need to go see Oren. Forgot. I'm forgetting about Oren. We're nearly ready for the DLC. Just not yet. One last little thing in this region. We need to go visit Oren. Yeah, I think so far I've done a good job finding them. It's just a case with this region, I know I had found them, but I forgot where they were, because obviously it's took us so long to get to the point where we can actually unlock them. And I forgot where they were. Right. So we need to head to that broken tower. Oh my god, this is it. This is it! It was part of the next freaking quest. This is the one I've been talking about all day. See? Wooden door. And shield. This is the one I was talking about. Ages ago. This one's tied into an actual quest. I knew I wasn't crazy. I knew my brain works. So, yeah. It was just... fucking east... west... the west... west of Kunakt. I brain farted on my directions there for a second. And there's a moth just flying into my ceiling repeatedly. It's just going boof, 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 boof. Moths are dumb. There you go. He's chilling out on the wall now. You may want to be careful up there because I know there's a spider web over in that direction, which I haven't gotten rid of yet. I don't mind spiders. They're pest control to get rid of all the bugs. Not as like any in my room. I mean, there probably is one somewhere in my room, but they usually like to chill out in the corners of the ceiling somewhere. But I can't see any at the minute, so I think I'm all right. Spiders have never really bothered us. 155, I think. I think that's where I want to. Nope, 154. Right. This is the other one. Gates of Knowledge. Knowledge.
Greetings, my king. If you're seeing this message, it means Caradoc has fulfilled his task, and the wheel of destiny has begun to turn. I am Orin, your majesty's devoted servant, and the apprentice of your friend Merlin. Nothing would bring me greater joy than meeting you face to face. Alas, that must wait, for our paths have yet to cross, though I hope it will be soon. In the meantime, please treat my home as your own. Make yourself comfortable. Rest from your hardships, and seek the knowledge you require. And you, brave vessel, remember to heed your lord, King Arthur, now and always.
There's a monster over there. Orange Solitude. Hidden deep within the weird realm lies a place known as Orange Solitude, a quiet refuge untouched by time, once home to one of Merlin's apprentices. Orin came here to pursue in pursuit of knowledge, continuing his master's work on taming the weirdness and exploring forbidden theories surrounding the resurrection of Arthur. Ooh, maybe we'll finally learn a bit more about Merlin as well. The halls are lined with books, scrolls, and forgotten research. Alchemical devices, both familiar and foreign, still hum with dormant energy. Though Orin himself is long gone, the chamber remains intact. A sanctuary of pure study, ambition, and obsession left untouched as the world outside changed. Does it have an actual entry on him in here, or no? Actually, no, it doesn't, because I can see I'm 87. That's exactly what I was always been on for a while now. Hello. Orange Servant. Not anymore, he's not. Fairy Tales of the South, Volume 1. One raw night, a woman came to a forest witch's hut at the edge of Grubwood. Swaying, reeking of soot and blood, her eyes were dark with grief. She spoke of fire and bandits, of her lover's dying screams, how she ran until her legs gave out. "Why are you here?" asked the witch. "I want to kill them, tear them apart, taste their blood, make them scream." The witch placed a vial in her hand. "This will grant you power, but you won't live to see dawn." The woman nodded. She found the raiders, broke their bones, licked them clean, crushed skulls in her fists. The forest ran red with their terror. As the sun rose, her strength faded. She collapsed in blood and silence. Death came, but she felt no fear, only relief. The witch had kept her promise. Some variant on Dalriata Berserker potion. Must have been Pictish though. It mentions grubwood. Curious. There's likely something useful to be found in this fable. Orange Journal Part 1. Today, once again, right, so there's two more. Part 1, 3. Today, once again, I was asked to summon the king. They claimed that civil war was reason enough to bring Arthur back, to restore order. All my arguments were in vain. I warned them, the more often we wake him, the worse his state becomes. Naturally, the Knights of the Round Table were quick to remind me of Merlin's binding oath, that when they call upon me, it is my duty to summon the once and future king. So I did as they commanded. And yes, it's true that Arthur's appearance struck fear into the hearts of their enemies. No surprise there, Arthur no longer resembles who he once was. He appeared as little more than a twisted heap of flesh, unable to speak, growling and waving his fist. Thankfully, that was enough to crush the rebellion before it could take root. Really? They just summoned a lump of flesh? Afterwards, I spoke with Lancelot. He agreed that Arthur's summoning must be halted, at least until I find a way to bring him back in his true form. Personally, I believe Merlin's method deserves a second look. It was he who instructed me to call upon the king according to aspects suited to the crisis at hand. It's hard to accept the idea that my master may have been wrong, but I know the nature of war and how quickly decisions are made when blood is on the ground. Perhaps he missed something. Perhaps he didn't have the time to weigh every risk. Tearing a soul apart is powerful magic. It should never be done in haste, and yet he swore he had no choice. The only difference is, I have time, and I intend to use it. Keep our eyes peeled for books. I would like to buy a book. Ring of Reduced Conjuration. Reduces the amount of mana blocked. How you do it? Whack 'em till they bleed. Does anyone know when Infinity Castle Part 2 is coming out on Crunchyroll? Surely it can't be, like, too long, because it, like, released in cinemas ages ago, didn't it? Sneaky. The hell is that? Oh my god, it's Monty Python reference. It is the rabbit from Monty Python. That is totally a Monty Python reference. We need the holy hand grenade to bloweth it to bits. Bronze talk. Oh. Taketh this holy hand grenade so that thy might blow thine enemy to bits. Like, it's not attacking us or anything. You can't interact it. I wonder if you can talk to it eventually. It's got a question mark on the compass. I wonder if there's some means to talk to it. Part 2's not even out in cinemas yet? Oh, I thought they had both been out by now. I thought the show had ended. Because I thought they bought them both to cinema. Huh. You can't even hit it. Like, it doesn't let you. Oh wait, am I King Pie? Oh my god, look how much damage that thing just did to us. Hurry up, hurry up. Ow. Oh, there's going to be a third one as well, is there? Alright, I thought it was just going to be two. I thought the show had already ended, like with it, like putting the last two in the cinemas. I don't know if I should have killed him. Kingy. Yeah, I'm going to reload. Because you never know, maybe I ought to speak to him eventually. Which is curious what would happen if I attacked him. And yeah, that's definitely a Monty Python reference. The amount of damage that thing just did to us. That thing is super strong. I don't know if it's just an Easter egg or there's actually something you can do. Because, I mean, he was behind a hidden wall here. Yeah. Yeah, what's upstairs first? Keep our eyes peeled for more hidden walls. Oh, well. Okay.
You have no idea how long I've been waiting for you, my king. I've memorized Merlin's plan for your resurrection. Yet I'm certain my master made a mistake somewhere. I just can't pinpoint quite where. The theory of revival itself, the technique for performing the ritual was flawless. After all, you always returned to us. But I saw how much suffering each resurrection caused you. I wanted to find a way to bring you back to us as the person you truly wished to be.
Yeah. Maybe this is all going to tie into, obviously, what Arthur's past life's mother wants her to do. To revive him correctly. So I think if we'll just get his soul pieces and revive him, that's going to be a bad end. I think we need to get his memories like his mother's asked what to do. But I think those are the memories of his four-dweller self. Ooh. Can I not have that? Oh, hang on. Orin's notes on Kingy. I have found more of Merlin's notes. It's incredible how many spells my master managed to develop in this inhospitable land. If I ever return to the surface, please say I get a summon spell for the rabbit. That'll replace my current minions definitely because it's small as well, so it'll be hard to hit. If I ever return to the surface, I'll have to try them out. Not that I'm in any hurry. As Kardec assures, I have everything I need to stay in focus on my research. Besides, Kingy requires my constant care. I swear, if he hadn't inherited Kardoc's immortality, I'd have put him out of his misery long ago. So the rabbit's immortal? I just killed him before reloading. But as it is, we're stuck with each other. He won't die, he won't starve, and iron doesn't work. Maybe when Arthur returns, he'll help me deal with this cursed beast. I really hope there's a spell hidden in here to summon the rabbit. That'd be so cool. Oh, hello. I said good day. Acerbic letter? Orin, I do wonder sometimes what possessed you to ask me these questions again and again, even though by now you must know exactly what my answers will be. It is madness. Or is it madness, simply pig-headedness, or perhaps old age is finally catching up with you despite your best efforts? You know I found no amusement in watching the hollow shell of my brother hobble mindlessly around the island, all thanks to the sheer incompetence of the so-called ruling council. And yet, this must be sister. As I've told you before, I do not believe your idea of bringing him back fully has any merit whatsoever. Why won't you people finally let him rest and try thinking for yourselves? I know it's a daunting task, but surely you have the time, since you keep wasting it pestering me for help. As for my answer, I've attached a few notes about my latest design, and I recommend you follow my instructions, and when it's done, shove it where the sun doesn't shine. Respectfully, M. Maybe C will find it handy. Not for internal use. So that's for his sister, I think. Please say there's a spell in here somewhere to summon that rabbit. I want that rabbit as a summon. Please. Gimme. Well, so far I've only found 2 journal entries of Orin's. That's cool. See how they come out as I get closer. Ooh. Mysterious note. Okay. So what's this? New recipe? What's this? Caller's Grace. Increase physical damage of your summons by 33% for 30 seconds. Ooh. Okay, so I found something related to summons, but not the option to summon Mr. Rabbit. I want to summon Mr. Rabbit, please. Gimme. Right, is there anything we have to do with Mr. Rabbit? Why is this one cabinet the only one I can't interact with? Must be something we can do with you. Must be. Why is there a question mark on the mini-map for you? Is either just an Easter egg, or there is something you can do. Or there's an option to find an ability to summon them somewhere in here. Buddy.
My king, I understand that what Merlin and I have done was against the laws of nature. The brave knights gave their lives so we could find a way to bring you back. But their sacrifice was not in vain. With you here, Avalon has a chance to become a true paradise. Now, I believe I've found the way to make it happen.
Orange Journal Part 2. There's been a shift among the Knights of the Round Table today. Yet another Lancelot came to me demanding I summon the king. Once again, my arguments fell on deaf ears. I told him it's too soon. I still don't have a way to restore Arthur in full. He didn't believe me when I told him the state the kings appeared in last time. But I was bound by oath, and so I obeyed. Arthur returned, broken beyond use. He couldn't support the knights this time. Could barely remain upright. Palamedes died on the spot the moment he saw him. His heart gave out from the shock. Even Lancelot finally agreed with his predecessor. The moment we left the resurrection chamber and the rest of the knights went off to plan their next campaign, a stranger ran up to me. It took me a moment to recognize him. Caradoc, my old friend, the one who once agreed to be the subject of immortality experiment back before Merlin declared that immortality was no longer enough. I was glad to see him, and even more glad for the idea he brought. Caradoc reminded me of the wording in my oath. I must answer the call of the Knights of the Round Table. But what if they can't reach me? What if they can't summon me? Or find me at all? Right now, they use a summoning spell to call me into service. Ah, he's gone into his own weird world, hasn't he? So I kind of get to him. But if I can create a space where the spell cannot take hold, they'll be unable to reach me, and so I will not be able to answer. That would give me what I've never had. Time. Time to work in peace on my way to restore King Arthur in all the glory and majesty he once commanded and still deserves. And these people, let the guy rest in peace. That note that said, use your own brains for once. Like, fuck me, oh, Arthur's not here. Panic. It's because of these lot that he's all twisted. Just kind of let the boy block rest in peace. Unless there's a book hidden on the shelf here that doesn't. Hard to tell because they all look bloody the same. I'm gonna guess not. Hi. The Black Manifesto. My dear brothers who saw fit to cast me out of the circle for going against nature, know this, I have not spoken my last word. I will not deny your accusations. For is going against nature not the logical next step after mastering it? Nature is not merely to be respected or obeyed, but to be subjugated. Neither life nor death should be set in stone. You draw power from the land, yet you fail to see its full potential. The end, any end, is but an illusion. The great Merlin understood this, but you chose to turn your backs on his teachings, calling them irresponsible. Mark my words, brothers, one day you will pay dearly for your cowardice. This world is ours. Its secrets belong to us. Its laws should be shaped by us. There should be no aspect of Avalon beyond our control. I will not stop my research. I intend to leave a long and lasting mark on this world, and there is nothing you can do to stop me. A bit insane, but he does have a few interesting ideas. Author Slaughter. Fairy Tales of the South Volume 2. Druid's Bride. In the golden age of the Horns of the South, when ships filled the shores, there lived a talented seamstress. She fell in love with a druid of the Southern Circle, but he was proud and spurned her, saying, "Weave me a shirt from gossamer, only then will I take you as my bride." Undeterred, she walked into the weirdness at night, found a thread light and strong, and sewed a shirt. When she gave it to him, he demanded, "Now make me gloves of pure weirdness, only then will I take you as my bride." Fearless she went to the night, found spirit crystals, and using the threads wove them into gloves. "Fine," said the druid, "meet me at dawn in the great cromlech, and we shall be married." But when she came to wed him, the druids caged her, forcing her to weave the weirdness until her death and beyond. But druids cared not for love or devotion, only for power. Orin's note: if the gossamer thread, ethereal cobweb. Alright, so if the gossamer's thread is ethereal cobweb, and the starlight crystal is the weird stone, it would make a powerful armor. Need additional binding agent though. Flames Embrace. 50% less damage. Increase physical damage 50%. What is this? Ooh, increase physical damage by 50% of your spell power. Hmm. And the one ring to rule them all. Take 50% less damage from burn status effect. Increase mana regeneration, stamina regeneration when you when burning. It's mostly what this game. It's mostly what this game is. Just food everywhere. Food, food, food. Finished book 7. Nice. Oh, hello. An actual person. Hang on. Be 1 second. I'm just grabbing the loot. Crucible 1. Orange Journal Part 3. I won't lie, my workshop hidden deep in the weirdness serves its purpose brilliantly. Caradoc tells me the knights have tried summoning more than once, but their calls go unheard. Good. I've had time to reflect on Merlin's method, and I've come to believe my master made one crucial mistake. As difficult as soul splitting may be, it's still possible that the summoning that should have drawn on all fragments of Arthur's soul, not just the aspects we happened to need at the time. When the knights needed Arthur, the warriors, we called upon Excalibur. When the Dalrida stirred, we reached for the crown. Why Merlin? Why did you ever think that was a good idea? What made Arthur who he was? Was it the fact that he was whole? We cannot treat his soul like a tavern platter, picking only the cut that suits our appetite. Poor Arthur, if only I had thought of this sooner, perhaps I could have spared him much suffering. I know my master feared that by merging Arthur's soul with the essence of the Four Dwellers, or rather by awakening what was buried deep within him, so they are aware that he was a Four Dweller in the past, we'd created something too powerful to return to its original form after death. And yet I agree the risk was immense and his body too ruined to host such a return. But after consulting with Caradoc, I believe I found a solution. What if we could free the Arthur, the Four Dweller, locked away beneath the island asylum? If I could convince the Red Priest to begin experiments that strengthen body and mind through the weirdness, perhaps we can create a vessel. Here we are. I knew it. We are the vessel. We are the vessel. Maybe we can create a vessel strong enough to carry all the fragments, one capable of pulling them home. I'll ask Caradoc to scatter my writings across the asylum. Let him speak with the Pope. There, let him explain that the weirdness as pure potential might just cure the Red Death, and that their research should follow this path. Soon, my king, we will meet again, and I will restore you in glory and light, even if I die trying. So yeah, that's how we came about. We are the vessel, as I have said from pretty much the beginning. Hob? This is our third meeting, Hob. What are you doing in here?
Hello. It's a beautiful day, don't you think?
What are you doing here? I thought only Arthur could enter this place.
I don't know any Arthur. It's just me, Hob. I'm not really sure why I'm here. I only sat down because this chair looked very comfortable.
Who is Hob?
But between you and me, it's not. I preferred the sand on the beach. It was much softer.
Who are you, Hob? This is like the third time we've met him. He just pops up out of nowhere. Who are you? Hob, we've met before.
That's possible. I exist. I often find myself in different places,
Hey,
not
New
knowing
Vegas.
how I got there. But most of the time, I'm happy. I enjoy this world and the people in it.
I had my usual, the same thing I've been eating every day for like the last 2 weeks. Burgers with spaghetti and bolognese sauce and fries. That's been my go-to for like the last 2 weeks. And I'm still not bored of it. It's delicious. Hard to call it a day when we're underground.
Well, that's true. But even so, every day we get to live in peace is beautiful in its own way. If I were you, I'd take a moment to appreciate it.
We keep running into each other in strange places. Do you know why?
That's the big question, isn't it? If I had an answer, I'd tell you. But truth be told, I don't. It feels like the world has its own plans for me. And maybe for you too. One moment I'm by the sea or in a beautiful garden, and the next I'm here, chatting with you underground. Like I'm being nudged along by something bigger. Some curse, maybe. I've always wondered about that.
A curse?
Oh, just a thought. Maybe I crossed the wrong person or path a long time ago. And now I'm here, there, and everywhere in between. But you know what? It doesn't bother me. Every place I land has its own charm. I meet people, share a story or two, and move on. Maybe that's what I'm meant to do. Be a wanderer.
Who are you? Who are you really? Are you going to end up being a vessel for Merlin or something? You've got the... wait, I mean, that's a fishing rod on your back, actually. Doesn't it make you curious? Why you, of all people?
Maybe it's not about me. Maybe it's about the people I meet, the places I see. If I'm part of some bigger story, I don't need to know the ending. I just need to enjoy the chapters. And you, my friend, what chapter are you on? Perhaps we're in the same one for a reason.
So do you know anything about this place?
Not much, I'm afraid. But all these books, I'd wager it belonged to some kind of scholar. Someone who spent their life chasing knowledge and ideas. Impressive, isn't it? I might even try to read one before fate decides to whisk me off somewhere else. Knowing my luck, I'll only get halfway through. Farewell. And if fate tosses us together again, I'll have a story or two waiting.
Who are you, Hob? He appears where few should, in places hidden from time. When questioned, he shrugs, seeming just as uncertain about how he got there. He does not know King Arthur, nor the weight of legends. Only that the seat he has taken is less comfortable than the sand. Yet even here, in the quiet underground, he seems content to merely exist. Who are you? That's the third time we've just bumped into you randomly. He just keeps cropping up. For some reason, even him himself, whether he's lying or not, we don't know. He just keeps telling whether he just appears in places. 1 minute he's in a place and then poof, he's just moved to somewhere else. Wait, so that's the end of that quest? So it was basically just a little bit of a lore dump. Okay. Can you get that rabbit as a summon? Like, somewhere in here. Obviously, don't tell us where, but I'm curious, yes or no, if you can get the Monty Python rabbit thing as a summon. But yes, how we're doing, Noble, and how's everyone else doing as well? What are we all up to? And can I get that white rabbit as a summon? We found the rabbit from Monty Python New Vegas in this place. If you attack him, he bloody hurts. If you don't, he's chill, he just chills out. Now I'm curious if it's possible to get him as a summon. Because he's hidden behind the fireplace here. So I don't know if I should just leave him alone or kill him. I love how Oren's notes said that he was immortal, but I killed him earlier before reloading. What's with the face of my pet? Look at it. This is why I wish the game had a better photo mode. Well, this is the rabbit from Monty Python. You can attack him and kill him, but I don't know if I should. You don't get anything from him. I think he must just be an Easter egg. If you can't get him as a summon, he must just be an Easter egg. I can't remember. Quicksmick was its name. I think it's just part of like free DLC to the game, that pet, I think. Right, I think we're done here. This place was just a little bit of a low dump on their experiments and things like that. Maybe we're not going to get the DLC done today, because it's actually coming up at midnight. But at least we're ready for it tomorrow. What I'll be doing first thing tomorrow is sorting my motorbike out first, because I've got to put a new mud guard on it. Once that's done, we can finally start the DLC tomorrow. There's something you can do with them, but you won't want to. I mean, I killed them earlier before I reloaded the save. But again, nothing happened. It's cool now that the sun's gone. I think it rained before because the smell of damp was coming through the window. I'll take a little hint. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Announcement from the Royal Geographers: a complete prohibition to entering the Tower of Madness is hereby declared. The tower before you once served as the Kunak Watchtower, constructed by the decree of Palamedes, founder of the Terran family. Travelers from across Avalon would gather to behold its majesty, unique architecture marvels. Current state the tower has resulted in the intensifying weirdness. None who have entered the tower after the weirdness have returned alive. Thus, we have named the tower. Watchtower of the Tower of Madness. Oh, to the Tower of Madness. Guard against him. So I guess I've got to hit him first. What the? Was that just a Coingy thing that I leveled up there, or is that... I didn't see the solar eclipse. I was in work. I haven't even looked at any videos of it online yet. I've actually forgot about it. I think it was... Wait, hang on. I was level 58 actually after he attacked me. Wait. Is that like supposed to be a cheesy way to level up? Is that what the deal is with that Sephiroth? He's all bloody now. Is he still feral? I think he's dying. Unless I just reload or just leave him as is. Is he gonna die? I can't see his health. I don't want him to die. Is there any purpose to the rabbit beyond that? Why am I disappearing? Yeah, is there any other point to him, or is that it? He's just basically an Easter egg. Is that it? He's just obviously a reference to Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Pardon? That was a hiccup burp. Yes, there's more purpose to him? Or yes, that's it. Right, yes, he's just an Easter egg. What? That's it. Alright, okay. Well, have fun one. I'm not going to stand around here and cheese level. Moving on. Do not want the cheese. I'll take the one level and that's it. Oh, 2 levels. I think we got... Actually, yeah, I think we got 2 levels off him. Hmm. Long regret. Increase the delay before lament starts to care about. What the hell was lament again? Nenny? Now again, I've got an extra life, so that one there that I've just unlocked. If I die, it'll stop us from dying once. Handy dandy. Bad Oren. Do you think Oren was truly Merlin's apprentice? What do you think the knowledge Oren gathered? What do you think of the knowledge Oren had gathered?
Honestly, I had hoped his discoveries might help me recover some of my lost memories. Sadly, they did not. I remember what Merlin and I chose to do. I simply thought I could reconstruct the reasoning behind our decision. But it seems even Oren wasn't certain of that. I regret that Merlin didn't share his thoughts and decisions with his apprentices. They might have helped us now, on this journey.
You think Oren was truly Merlin's apprentice?
He might have been, but I don't recall us ever meeting in person. Merlin had many apprentices, and Nimue was the most gifted among them. But even she never spoke in my presence. It is possible Merlin forbade his students from speaking to me, though why he would do such a thing, I cannot say. But Oren seems devoted to a cause he believes in. It's a refreshing perspective, and unlike any we've seen so far.
So do you agree with Oren that you should return in your full form?
I'm not ready to answer that question, and I sense the final decision won't be mine to make. You're more important than you think, and our fates are bound together to the very end. In the end, Oren's opinion may not even matter.
I'm telling you, right? This fragment of Arthur that's been hanging with me this whole time seems to be the good side of him. It's like there's two versions, because at the end of the last chapter that we did earlier today, the soul that was floating in front of her, the blue light that was Arthur, that version of Arthur, that's the one that sounds like it's becoming more tyrannical. That's the one that's inside that chamber that will keep returning fragments of his soul to. That seems to be the bad one. Increase spell power by 1% for each character level you have. So far 58% that would be. That's not bad, that. But again, I only use summons, so I don't know how much effect the spell power has on summons. Oh, not that way. Well, there's the entrance to the DLC. Right, I think we'll call that there. We had obviously 6-hour stream earlier, plus another 3 hours there. I think we'll call that for now. We're pretty much done with this region, Kunacht. Looks like we're done. So tomorrow, once I've sorted my bike out and put that mud guard on, we'll start the DLC. We'll crack on with that. But until then, thanks for sticking around here on Twitch. Hope you've enjoyed. Same if you're watching the VODs on YouTube. There'll be more to come. But yeah, thanks for sticking around on Twitch. And I'll see you again tomorrow for the DLC. We're going to fight Cthulhu. But anyway, have a good one, guys. Peace.